How to perform cost adjustments in Oracle Cloud's cost accounting. Hi, I'm Linus, and in today's video you will learn how you can adjust the cost of a transaction if somebody fat finger, for example, and put some wrong information on the transaction. So let's get started. We're in a demo environment again as Casey Brown. Casey is a cost accountant and we'll go over to supply chain execution and then into cost accounting. And in cost accounting, go over to the task panel on the right and we want to create a cost adjustment. So go to manage cost adjustments and open this. This will send you directly to this page here where you can either create a new cost adjustment or edit an existing one. For my case here, I want to create a new cost adjustment for a transaction that I already created. I will go into the cost adjustment type and select receipt cost because somebody here put a wrong cost on the receipt. As you can see here, it is actually preset to be perpetual average item cost. And that is because that is the cost method that you will use this task here the most. Because in perpetual average costing, the cadence of your transactions is really important, especially if you're driving your inventory into the negatives. You may have to adjust your cost manually sometimes because otherwise it just won't make any sense. In this course though, we created an actual costed asset item, so I'm going for receipt cost and click on next. In here, unfortunately, you have to select all of these. So the cost organization is US operations. That is the code for that, I think. Ah, yeah, right. Then we have the cost book. Cost book is financial. And the item was called LE computers. In the right organization, of course. Click on OK and then click on search. And this will show you the miscellaneous receipt that we created earlier. So what you can do now is highlight the line and click on next. Here you will be asked for a reason. I just put in whatever comes up. And down here is where you perform your cost adjustment. You have two ways of doing this. Either you can put in a cost directly, so changing the cost of the item, or you could also create a percent or amount change. For my case here, let's select, this should now be $30. This guy put 25, but it's actually 30. And this shows you and calculates you the amount change and percent change. It would work the other way around too. So however you want to use this is fine. Then you're going to click on next. And when you're in here, you see the total unit cost before and the total new cost. And now you can submit that. Now it's very important to understand what we just did is we changed the cost for a transaction that we already created distributions and accounting from. The good news is we created the accounting in draft. But don't forget, right now you will have to rerun create accounting distributions and you will have to rerun create cost accounting to then be able to process this transaction with a new cost correctly. And this is how you can adjust the cost of a transaction in Oracle Cloud's cost accounting. Now that you completed this actual costing scenario here on panamir.com, it's time to take the next step and go into standard costing. The whole course is completely free as well, but there we will go into a little bit more detail about cost scenarios and how you can predefine your standard costs. So make sure to practice everything you learned and then proceed to the next step. I'm looking forward to see you in the next course. And as always, if you need my personal help, feel free to reach out to me directly using the link below.